reminding people what the war is. I really think so.
Kaylee, I would suggest not trying to sing from
As
the
you're getting
ground
up.
and getting up. I think that chanting as we're doing that works
Yeah.
very well,
Yeah.
but that the singing itself will be more effective if we're standing up and have lungs.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good suggestion. Yeah.
So we just say after.
Yeah.
Honestly, I still think that ketchup, I mean, this is a visual shock and awe display. Like, I personally think it might be effective.
Oh, well, if someone wants to bring the ketchup, then you can, yeah.
And yeah, obviously get someone's consent before covering it.
Yeah, any other suggestions?
Well, not everyone dies and bleeds.
Right.
True.
Right, we could be eternally bleeding.
Right. But if we could put some, like, squirt some ketchup, like, on the ground next to it.
We'd have to clean it.
Have some napkins, we can clean it up
Yeah,
afterwards.
we'd have to clean it.
Water. It's easy to clean it.
You could just accidentally spill your veggie burger.
As hippies, you just can't get nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Well, these drugs, God, so messy.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know it's probably too short notice at the moment, but I was thinking it would be nice if we had some sort of, if we all had some sort of like uniform or whatever, like something that we were wearing to identify us, especially, you know, I was thinking it would be cool if we had like t-shirts that were saying like, you know, like I represent like thousands of other people, or like, you know, like I represent, you know, thousands of people who died because of lack of healthcare. I represent.
Yeah.
How many t-shirts do you have left?
Well, I have a lot of these t-shirts that are for sale for $10. They say human needs, not greed, and this is about making the connections between the people who are dying in war and all of our resources that are going there instead of healthcare and education. But I think that would be a great idea to even make signs that you could tape on yourself. To tell
Right,
your
that's what I was
life.
going to say, with whatever your statement you want to make on it. And
Yeah.
just know what position you're going to die in, and make sure that's visible when you're on the ground.
Yeah, it's true, because you could choose what identity you want to represent. Maybe it's something that actually is true for you. For example, for me, I have a lot of debt from medical bills, and I'm not getting health care. And if I am like $1,000 away from, I could potentially be on the streets if I didn't have a great family, and I could die. So I could wear that, and I'm representing someone who would die from lack of health care. Or, yeah, so that's a good idea. If people want to make signs, maybe we can do that tomorrow.
So,
Yeah.
I guess I'm visualizing it a lot more effective inside.
I know. It would be.
I said I'm visualizing it to be a lot more effective inside the Capitol Rotunda.
I think her intention, or I don't want to speak for you, I think like the intention is to like video it and then get it in the media and get press coverage. It's more of like a press thing
Yeah,
than an action, like, I don't know.
Because it would be effective. I think this would be great if we could actually like go into the cafeteria during lunchtime where the legislators would be, if we're wanting to target them. And so, I mean, that is something that we could possibly do, but I was thinking choose the message would get out. It would be hard to do that. Also, we have a lot of people, I promise, we don't want to risk arrest or anything. But yeah, the planning is a little bit late.
He was before me.
Okay, just real fast. Honestly, I personally do think there would be an ironic twist if we targeted the lobbyists. You know, because it's like, yeah, we went to the fucking lobbyist cafeteria. I always thought they ate in some fancy bar or something, but, you know, like, we went to where they were eating and died in front of them, and that would be the publicity stunt. You know, how
As
the
a
little,
lobbyist?
Yeah.
Well, the lobbyists are like Washington Can, which is representing people
Right.
without health care,
Fair enough.
and
Most of the people
Wrong
Yeah.
lobbyist.
We like them.
Oh, sorry.
My big concern with doing it in the rotunda, which is a wonderful, beautiful space, but once you get more than a half a dozen people talking in there, you don't understand anything that's being said. So singing in there, unless everybody in the whole place is singing, you don't hear
We
it.
can have flags.
What?
We can have flags.
Someone's like, and you like, no, that's when that one chant starts, and the yellow flag is when like You know, and you get, on the plus side, you get good aerial shots of all the bodies.
Well, that's true.
And actually, I've seen people singing up on the top floor.
But we're not going to the top floor.
Well, I guess, all right, just a quick visualization. You got a group of singers up on the top floor, you got a bunch of dead bodies all around the rotunda and even on the steps and stuff. They're laying there, and then when they finally get up, then the singers up there can sing.
Yeah, well, maybe we can do this again. And that was my actual original vision too, but working things out.
That's a very good idea, because then it is actually like somebody who, a funeral almost, okay? So you have the dead bodies, I see this theatrically, and you have the people singing for the dead bodies. You have both. You know, it has a lot to do with the theater we were doing yesterday.
I don't know if this is the same as it would be in D.C. I did an interfaith peace action in D.C. when we went into the Hart Senate building, and we were singing very softly, because, you know, that's like several floors and this big, you know, kind of column, and very echoey, but we did it very softly, and it was very effective, and we had people sitting down. The people who sat down got arrested. We were all singing. If you were standing and singing, you didn't get arrested. If you sat down and you were singing, you got arrested. But, you know, so there is that thing of, if you lie down on the floor, are you going to automatically get arrested if you're inside? So I'm not advocating for inside, but if we did go inside, I would just advocate for singing really softly, and that would be very, very effective and not so echoey.
Yeah, okay.
I think we could do it in the rotunda, like, I don't know. Now I'm like getting on your very...
Right, unfortunately, it's going to take a lot more people to do it. It's going to take 50 or 60 bodies spread around, and then another 20 or 30 people singing.
I think that we should, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just going to say, I think we should do it the way that you've got planned this time, and then try to plan a bigger one.
Yeah, that's your pitch is definitely for, but this is not, you're not the only participants. There are expected to be 1,000 or more people there tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but with the planning, I suggest that if we were to incorporate some activity in the rotunda, that we would die and sing outside, but then march and sing through the rotunda, maybe drop dead for 30 seconds, and then come back up and go through. And we could kind of have like in a flash mob style. But I am